Well, howdy, YouTubers. We're doing some Sperry track inspection work today. And while that's going on with the Iowa Skilled Engineering Motorman Auto Shuttler, I'm going to give you an update on the layout itself. So we've done labeling. Now that the fascia is painted, upper and lower, I've put the logo of the layout along the light valance in various places. And I wanted to keep that pretty minimal, so just the layout logo. And then down below, labeling direction, so anyone who's operating, we know that east is in that direction. I'm labeling any of the toggles that control lighting as lights. Keep it simple. I want to make it so that anyone who hasn't operated here can kind of figure it out. This is a Blue Point turnout machine, which you pull it or push it. So if you push it in, you're aligned to the maintenance away siding. If you pull it out, you're aligned for the province of Worcester, Maine in this situation. This is P&W territory, so we labeled it or branded it as such. Down here is the shuttler that's controlling the Sperry rail car that's going back and forth right now. So I labeled that. This is the crossing signal, so I can turn that off if I don't want to hear that while I'm working. Right now it's on. This is a signal reset, so all of my block signals, they default. This is Circuitron, the way Circuitron circuits work. When you turn on the power, everything will default to red, and I guess that's like prototype. And then if I've got it set up so you just hit that when you turn on the power and everything goes back to green, unless there's something in that block. Got the P cab. This is the power cab. We've got more lights over here. So I like to divide the lighting so that I can turn on different sections as needed. In the middle of the layout here, or the P&W area, there's just a reminder which is east and which is west. Another P&W logo, so you know you're in P&W territory. At the end of P&W, or as you're approaching, just a reminder that's going west. And this is where things divide. So if you're going this way, you're going to the P&W territory. If you head this way into the L, you're going into CSX territory. I'll come back to these other labels. So you see now we're in CSX territory. So we've got the logo there, and now that's south, and north is the opposite direction, obviously. So another CSX logo, and at the end, just a reminder that that's north, that end of the layout. So let's go back to this curve here. What do we got going on? So there is a runaround in the far back there, and to make it easier, rather than reaching over, I've got each of the turnouts have a manual push-pull. So it just labels it to dumb it down. So out is diverged, meaning it's going into the runaround. And in this case, in is diverged. So if you have this one in and you have this one out, you are diverged, and you can go across the runaround. If you push that one in, you pull that one out, you're aligned for the main, and the runaround is cut off. So those are two runarounds connected to one runaround that crosses over from the main to the secondary. Here we've got, this is a key, an important turnout, one of the long curve radii. If you go up, it's a tortoise machine, you're in the yard, you're headed toward the yard. If you go down, you get a green, you're headed into CSX main. And another set of lights. So, pretty straightforward. The idea was to, nothing fancy, but make it look nice and make it so that it is easy to operate, particularly for anyone who's maybe not familiar with the layout and they're here operating. So once I got the fascia painted, I was able to get all that done. So I'll leave you with the Sperry inspection car, checking track geometry as it goes around the curve here. There's a crusty old coil car. And a little 44 tonner that belongs to United Steel. It's seen better days. So that is a quick update. Coming soon is the installation of a scale sound speaker in that Intermountain engine. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Be well. Cheers.